Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you how to make these, well, one of them, plant hangers. They are two different sizes, exactly the same pattern. The big one's using a 5mm hook and the small one is a 4mm hook. This one I've used a Schweppes bottle. I can't remember, I think it might be a litre bottle. And the bigger one is, you can either use, they're a bit stretchy, so you can use either 1.5 litres, one of the big pop bottles, or a 2 litre. So today I am going to show you with the big one, the 5mm hook. They are both exactly the same pattern, just using a different size hook. I'm using a teal colour double knitting yarn, and it is super simple. So let's begin. We're going to start by making a magic ring. And then we are going to chain 2. And then we're going to place 12 double crochets into the magic ring. If you don't know how to make a double crochet, I'm using US terms. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the ring, pull up a loop. Now you'll have 3 loops on your hook, 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. And that's a double crochet. One more time, yarn over, into the ring, pull up a loop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, and then pull through the last 2 loops. Now we have 1, 2, 3. We need 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now, when you finish that, you're welcome to pause the video if you need. Oh, that's better. Sorry about that. You're welcome to pause the video if you need and return when you're done. We're going to pull the tail to secure the circle to close it, and then we're going to slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet of the round. That's what it should look like. Sorry, should have taken my genie out. Second round, we're going to start with a chain 2, and we're going to increase this round. We're going to place 2 double crochets in each stitch around for a total of 24 stitches. So that's 2 double crochets in each of those stitches for a total of 24 stitches. I'm going to finish this off camera and return when I'm done with the round. So I've finished my round. I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet of this round. And then you can either sew in your end now or you can do it at the end. I'm just going to do it quickly now. Then I don't need to flip the work. Turn it inside out. Just going to go backwards and forwards through a few stitches. Cut the tail off. And then we're going to move on to round 3. We're going to start with a chain 2. It's another increase round. We're going to place 2 double crochets into the same stitch. So 1 and 2, and then 1 double crochet into the next stitch. So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. I'm going to repeat this all the way around for a total of 36 stitches. That's 1, 2, and 1 in the next. I'll finish this off camera and I'll return when I finish the round. I've finished this round. I've got 36 stitches. I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet of the round. We're going to move on to round 4. This round is going to be half double crochet, so we're going to start with a chain 1, and then it's still an increase round, so we're going to place 2 half double crochets into the first one. If you're unsure of a half double crochet, is you yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, then you'll have 3 loops on your hook, just like the double crochet. You yarn over and you pull through all 3 loops. So that's 1, 2 in the same stitch, and then we're going to place half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So it's like sets of 4. So it's 2 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 1, and 1. You repeat this all the way around and you're going to end up with 48 stitches. Again, I'll finish off camera and I'll come back when I'm done with this round. I finished this round, round 4, and I'm going to slip stitch in the top of the first half double crochet of the round. And then round 5, it's a simple half double crochet in each stitch around. You're going to start with a chain 1 and then place half double crochet into the same stitch, and that's going to raise it up a bit on the sides. So it's half double crochet in each stitch around for keeping a total of 48 stitches. So I'm going to finish this off camera. You're welcome to pause it, and I will return when I finish this round. So I finished round 5, and I'm going to slip stitch in the top of the first half double crochet. And now these two rounds we are going to repeat in total of 4 times. So we'll end up with 13 rounds total. So we're going to start with round 6, chain 1, and we're going to place a half double crochet into the same stitch. I'm going to chain 1, skip a stitch, and then half double crochet into the next. So we're going to have these gaps here. So chain 1, skip a stitch, half double crochet in the next. Again, chain 1, skip a stitch, and half double crochet in the next. I'm going to repeat this all the way around until we get to the end. You should have a space here with no stitch. So I'm going to repeat this off camera, and I will come back when I'm finished this round. I finished my round. Now I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the first half double crochet. You should finish with a chain 1 for the gap here, then slip stitch. Now I'm going to slip stitch into the first gap next to it, and then round 7 we're going to chain 1 and place 2 half double crochets in each space, and then straight into the next 1, 2. So it's 2 half double crochet in each gap around. You should keep your count of 48 stitches all the way around, and I will see you at the end of the round. I've come to the end of the round. Your last space might be looking a little bit smaller, but it's okay. You will look the same. Now we're going to slip stitch to the top of the first half double crochet of the round, and these are the 2 rounds that we're going to repeat. We're going to repeat round 6 and 7. So we've done one part of it. Now we need to do 3 more of those. So 4 sets in total. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're going to start with a chain 1 and half double crochet into the same space. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and half double crochet into the next space. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and then half double crochet into the next stitch. This is a repeat of round 6, and then after that we're going to repeat round 7, 2 half double crochets in each, and you repeat that all the way until you have 13 rounds in total. You should finish with a round of 2 half double crochets in each stitch. So you finish that. I'll finish this off camera and I'll return when I've finished it all. So I've finished my 13 round. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the first half double crochet of the round, finishing with the repeat of round 7, which is 2 half double crochets in each space. Now I'm not going to pull on this stitch here because I'm going to need it at the end. I'm just going to make the little ears now for the straps. So we're going to, into the next stitch, we're going to place 5 half double crochets. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We're going to slip stitch into the next stitch, and then we're going to place a slip stitch in each of the next 10 stitches. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. That's going to help it not stretch as much. This one is very stretchy, this one is not as much. And then we're going to make another ear. So into the next stitch, 5 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then slip stitch into the next stitch, and then 10 slip stitches. Then you're going to repeat the ear into the next stitch, 5 half double crochets, slip stitch into the next, then 10 slip stitches, and then make the last ear, and then you should have 10 stitches right at the end. Make a slip stitch down there. So I'm going to finish this off camera, and I'm going to repeat when I finish this round. Just finishing the last section of slip stitches, 9 and 10, and now we're going to pull our yarn through and cut it off, leave a little tail for sewing. This is the hanger. It's cute. Now we're going to make the straps. It's 2 straps, one connected to either side here. So we're going to start, sorry about my boiler, it's a bit loud. We're going to start with a slip knot with the really small tail for sewing at the end, and we're going to insert our hook into the 1, 2, 3rd stitch on one of the ears. It doesn't matter which one, and I'm going to pull it through and make a chain. I like to make a couple of knots just to secure it before we sew it in, and then I'm going to chain 80, but you can chain it as long or as short as you want. It's up to you. So I'm going to make the chain, and I'm going to show you how to connect it to the other side, and then you can do the second strap. So I'm going to chain 80, and I'll be back. So I finished my 80 chains. So I'm going to connect it right on the opposite ear. I'm just going to find the 3rd stitch, which is 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to insert my hook and then pull up a loop and slip stitch, then pull my yarn through, leave a tail, and we're going to sew it in when we're finished. Now you can do the other side. Obviously it will stretch because it's acrylic yarn with the weight of the plant. You can do longer straps if you want it hanging lower. I'm going to make the second chain starting from 1, 2, 3rd stitch in the middle. Make your chain and then connect it to the 3rd stitch, the one in the middle, on the opposite little ear. And I'll be back when I finished mine. So I finished both my straps. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make sure that they both meet in the right way, then they're not one's longer than the other. And I'm going to take a bit of yarn and I'm going to tie them together at the connection at the top. So if you hold it next to you, so you see where it falls, or you can just pull them like this, or even put your plant inside and see how it pulls. And then I'm just going to make a double knot just to hold them together. And then cut the tails off. And then I'm going to sew my ends in. Not that many. Just a simple backwards and forwards through a couple of stitches. So I'm going to take it back through there somewhere. And then I like to do it over here, over these stitches down there. Go in. So a few stitches, once this way, and then once backwards, and one more. Cut your tail off. That's it. Do the rest. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's it. Your plant hanger is ready. Again, I like to use the bottom of the bottles because they don't weigh anything, and obviously when you water your plant it's going to be heavier, and you don't need a fancy plant pot because you're not going to see it. You're going to cover it with this. And this is it. This is so cute and so easy to make. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.